Hola a todos, buenas, Dorothea aquí of Raw Wanderlust. I have been getting some really good feedback lately from you guys about my videos on languages and Spanish and my experience with handling this now, my second language. Of course, I'm still in the learning process, but I have come to find that immersion is definitely the best way to learn. You're literally just diving into a pool of words that you have no idea what they mean, and it forces you to learn them on the fly, and by doing that you're really infusing them into your brain, just from experiencing them, and it gives you a whole bunch of stories, and every single day my list of stories grows. And I have some that are more memorable than others, but today I want to start a new series of story time of different words that I've learned and the context that I learned them in. And if you're trying to learn a language, hopefully this will help you. If not, hopefully it'll just entertain you. So the first one is, it's kind of a three-fer actually. Todo is everything, all of it, all-encompassing, everyone. It's a very useful word, okay? But for me, as an English speaker, pronouncing the Spanish D in this context, sometimes it gets a little soft in my mouth. Like, it comes out more like an R. Even though I'm not trying to say toro, it comes out like toro, todo. And to the Spanish speaker, it sounds like I'm saying bull, which is toro, when that's not what I'm trying to say at all. If you know the context, I'm saying everything, all of it, whatever. But I was with a friend in Peru, and he would always shout at me whenever I said that, like, obviously improperly. He would correct me by saying baka, 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 and he would bark this word at me, and I had no idea what it meant, and I just kind of was like, haha, like, that's funny. And then it wasn't until I heard baka in another context that I realized he was just making fun of me, because he was saying cow, 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 because I was saying bull, bull, bull. Yeah, now I know all three words perfectly. Okay, the next example I have is I was on the beach in Peru with my friend, and I was reading out of Reader's Digest in Spanish, just practicing my language, and I came across a word. I didn't know how to pronounce it. I wasn't sure if I was saying it right, and so I said it to my friend. I was like, how do you pronounce kisa? And she just looked at me like I was alien. Like, what? What are you saying? And I said, kisa, it says it right here. Q-U-I-Z-A. And she's like, oh, kisa, kisa. And I'm like, that's what I said, isn't it? No, 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 no. This was a very important lesson, actually, because if you don't have the correct stress on the right accent in Spanish, it will completely change the meaning, or it will completely obliterate the meaning of the word, especially with spoken Spanish. It's so important to stress the right accents. And I learned that day because quizá has an accent on the A, which makes it quizá. That was a big one. And the word means maybe, so maybe I should study more, maybe I should know how to say maybe. I don't know. The meaning just kind of stuck with me after that, but of course the more important lesson there was the use of accents. The last example I want to give, I was in the kitchen with my friend, and I was reaching for the garlic, and I said, ojo, por favor. And she looked at me like, what? And I said, garlic? Ojo? She's like, oh, ajo. Ajo is garlic. Ojo is eye. I was asking for the eyeball. These kind of slip-ups happen all the time, and it's totally natural, and it's totally okay. It can be really frustrating when they compound on each other. I know this feeling very well, but ultimately it's only by throwing yourself in and just getting uncomfortable and making these mistakes that you learn the words, and they really stick. I love sharing these stories with you, and so if you liked hearing them, please let me know. You can like this video, comment down below, follow my blog, rawwanderlust.com. And I'm excited to bring more of these stories to you and let you know how it's going. And hopefully, maybe they'll help you learn the language as well. If they rub off on you, that's all the better. Okay, till next time. We'll see you guys. Adios.